Economics and Managerial Economics. Introduction. The term economics has been derived from a Greek word oikonomia, which means household management. Economics is a social science. It is called social because it studies mankind of society. It deals with aspect of human behavior. It is called science since it studies social problems from a scientific point of view. The development of economics as a growing science can be traced back in the writings of Greek philosophers like Plato and Aristotle. Economics was treated as a branch of politics during early days of its development because ancient Greece applied this term to management of city state, which they called polis. Actually, economics broadened into a full-fledged social science in the later half of the 18th century. Definition of economics. Classical economics like Adam Smith, Ricardo, Mill Malthus, and others. Socialist economists like Karl Marx, neoclassical economics like Alfred Marshall, A.C. Pigou, and Lionel Robbins, and modern economists like James Nees, Samuelson, and others have made considerable contribution to the development of economics. Hence, a plethora of definitions are available in connection with the subject matter of economics. These are broadly divided into four. Wealth definition by Adam Smith. He is considered as the father of economics. Second one, welfare definition by Alfred Marshall. Scarcity definition by Robbins. It is also called Robbins definition. Then fourth, growth definition by Samuelson. Managerial economics. Managerial economics as a subject gained popularity in USA after the publication of the book Managerial Economics by Joel Dean in 1951. Joel Dean observed that managerial economics shows how economic analysis can be used in formulating policies. Managerial economics bridges the gap between traditional economic theory and real business practices in two ways. Firstly, it provides number of tools and techniques to enable the manager to become more competent to take decision in real and practical situation. Secondly, it serves as an integrating course to show the interaction between various areas in which the firm operates. According to Professor Ivan G. Douglas, managerial economics is concerned with the application of business principles and methodologies to the decision making process within the firm or organization under the condition of uncertainty. It seeks to establish rules and principles to facilitate the attainment of the desired economic aim of management. These economics aims relate to cost, revenue, and profits and are important with both business and non-business institution. Spencer and Siegelman defined managerial economics as the integration of economic theory with business practice for the purpose of facilitating decision making and forward planning of management. Managerial economics helps the managers to analyze the problems faced by the business unit and to take vital decision. They have to choose from among a number of possible alternatives. They have to choose that course of action by which the available resources are most efficiently used. Christopher I. Savage and John R. Small opinioned that managerial economics is something that concerned with business efficiency. Nature of managerial economics. Here includes 9 nature. Managerial economics is a microeconomic in character. Second one, managerial economics is a normative science. Third, managerial economics is pragmatic. Then fourth one, managerial economics is prescriptive rather than descriptive. Fifth one, macroeconomics is also useful to managerial economics. Sixth one, uses theory to form. Managerial economics largely uses the body of economic concept and principles towards solving the business problems. Seventh one, the main aim of managerial economics is to help the management in taking correct decision and preparing plans and policies for future. Eighth one, managerial economics make use of most modern tools of mathematics, statistics, and operation research. Ninth one, managerial economics is both as an art and science. Scope of managerial economics. The scope of managerial economics refers to its area of study. Scope of managerial economics is wider than the scope of business economics in the sense that while managerial economics dealing the decisional problems of both business and non-business organization, business economics deals only the problems of business organization. Business economics giving solution to the problems of a business unit or profit-oriented unit. Managerial economics giving solution to the problems of non-profit organization like school, hospital, etc. Let's see what are the scope of managerial economics. First one, demand analysis and forecasting. Second, cost production analysis. Third, pricing policies. Fourth, study of market. Fifth, profit management. Sixth, capital budgeting. Seventh, inventory management. Eighth, business cycle. Ninth, strategic planning. Principle of managerial economics. There are 5 important principles. First one, principle of opportunity cost. Second one, principle of incrementalism. Third one, principle of time perspective. Fourth one, principle of discounting. Fifth one, equimarginal principle. These are the 5 important principles in managerial economics. Next one, objectives. The basic objective of managerial economics is to analyze the economic problems faced by the business. The other objectives are to integrate economic theory with business practice, to apply economic concept and principle to solve business problems, to allocate the scarce resources in the optimal manner, to make all-round development of a firm, to minimize risk and uncertainty, to help in demand and sales forecasting, to help in profit maximization, to help to achieve the other objectives of the firm like industry leadership, expansion, implementation of policies, etc. Let's see what are the importance of managerial economics. In order to solve the problems of decision making, data are to be collected and analyzed in the light of business objectives. Managerial economics provides help in this area. The importance of managerial economics may be realized in the following points. It provides tools and techniques for managerial decision making. It gives answers to the basic problems of business management. It supplies data for analysis and forecasting. It provides tools for demand, forecasting, and profit planning. It guides the managerial economist. It helps in formulating business policies. It assists the management to know internal and external factors influence the business. Conclusion. Managerial economics has emerged as a separate branch of knowledge in management studies. It is the study of economic theory, logic, and tools of economic analysis that are used in the process of business decision making. It is a science as well as an art. Thank you.